God, Gino, this is a monumental Wednesday night. Tonight, we are ending the Kevin Hates Ice Dancer saga once and for all. And what a way to do it. Brixton on Pod Awful, in my favorite part, with Ethan Ralph. She actually thought I'd be upset about any of it. And I'm telling her, no, you must do it. Don't sugarcoat. I'm coaching Ethan and her all day, not on topics. I ain't that arrogant. I don't expect any leeway. I wanted the opposite. I said, let it all out. Don't hold anything in. If there's something you want to say and you don't say it, you're going to regret it. I'm telling Ethan, don't sugarcoat. We all know the game. We all know the sport. We all know everyone's motives. Just go have fun, everyone. Oh, I can't wait to watch that. We're going to watch that later. We're going to watch it tonight. It's closing an important saga, and hopefully after tonight we can start the Kevin Loves Brixton saga, but we'll see. Also, Gino, you're here, of course, but we learned a big lesson. We are not going to be doing the big buzzballs again. This right here was a mistake, Gino. I say nigga a lot when I drink. So let me go get the right size buzzball and introduce yourself.
Right now, as we see, we had a great week so far with these evolutions from as a very emotional weekend with so much going on, and people finally, these stolen lives that people had taken from them, these times that they were wasted, well, these stolen lives. Now we're finally getting this time back. These lives are finally coming back because people are finally going to speak out and be able to finally speak their truth tonight.
Oh, my God. What a big plan today. And we're not going to do what happened. No crying tonight like Monday, yeah? You didn't see that on Discord? And especially not tonight, Gino, because we are joined. This is amazing. We didn't know this could ever happen. A guy I'm trying to fight Mersh right now. I got the hand wraps. Like 10 years ago, I tried to fight Joe Cronin because his wife called me a big baby at a table. And Joe, you know I hate that. That's my Achilles heel.
I think she called you baby head or something.
I heard that.
It might be baby head.
Sounded like a bald joke to me. And, I'm very self-conscious. I shaved my head,
Yeah.
I'm not balding,
I'm digging the Hitler stash.
Yes.
I like it.
Finally, someone gets it. Usually people ask about it. They don't compliment it. So that's a definite big-time twist. But we had to book you tonight because everyone's booking guests, We have Ice Dancer on Pod Awful. I want Joe Cronin on TWFS. And look, it's very almost dramatic, but we're friends now, right? I can't get a fight with anyone. Mersh, you, or even Sean Ross Sapp, and he'll fight anyone.
Well, he'll fight anyone if their kid is there. You have to be like holding the baby or something, and he'll be like, I'll fuck you up.
This guy, my kid. He'll fly to you. And just make sure your kid's at home that day. There's a new threat he did. He had pictures to prove it. But first, if anyone doesn't know Sean Ross Sapp, remember this, Joe Cronin? Who are these two guys?
Yeah, I like how he's trying to lean towards Bahati there, but his pot belly is still beating his face. Look at that. Look at his belly.
That's the stare down. Really, this is the stare down here. And I don't know who's winning it. But yeah, Sean Ross Sapp is the cross eye. You can't really tell from this angle without the hat. And our hero, Bill Body's on the right. Look, Bill Body, what is he, like an Arab? We don't know. But he's a racist for having an American hat on. And Sean Ross Sapp was going to beat his ass in front of all the wrestling fans. Look how this went. He's got the Mersh eye. We can't see it, though. He's got the Mersh gut. Hold on. Wrong stare down. Racist. You are, because you are racist. I'm racist, too. Nigger. Fight me. Nigger. Huh? American flag face. Right? Get the fuck out of my face. I'll get you in the fucking door. Joe Cronin, did you know you can say nigger on Rumble? You've been stuck on YouTube, right?
Oh, you can say anything on Rumble. Listen, I'm gonna get banned somehow. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Well, it might be my fault. You're not gonna put me on, hopefully, YouTube tonight, because I say nigger more times, especially when Pod Awful comes on.
Yeah, you can.
Gino, fix his camera for me. I can't see him, but we can hear him.
I got it.
Oh, was that you? All right. Gino, he's turning into hip star. This is a problem. But anyway, Sean Ross Sapp is back. And my point is he's full of fire, even with Liam. Liam in our Discord, he'll reply to Liam day and night about me. but he'll block me. I can't get a reply. Joe Cronin, why can't I get a fight? I've been hearing all week that I fuck supermodels according to Mersh, and I'm a fitness autist. Is that true?
You're too alpha. Dude, he only wants to fight the marquee fatzos behind, the pizza and shit. Like, that's what he goes after.
Joe Cronin, what did you do to your camera? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe I put it to bed.
We can't do this. We can't do this.
We got to fix. There we go.
Oh
okay,
my God!
There we go, baby.
This is a very professional ship. I had to yell at fucking Hipstar for last, but we're gonna let that go.
I'm in fucking 15 frames per second right now. What is that
fine.
about?
Hey, we can fight over it because you didn't have the camera up, and I want to fight. And now that you don't like the frames, we might have to settle it.
Well, you have black hands. Is that so like you can get let out of jail early if you kill someone?
No, it's so I can hit you with the power of that gook from Iron Fist. This ain't no black hand. This is a gook hand. This has the power of Ayako Akiyama, but I'm over it. I'm good. Look, it's a stressful night. I'm sorry. The love of my life is going on a scary guy show tonight, the cool show. So look, we'll handle that later. Right now, let's fight someone else. Here's Joe Cronin. Here's Sean Ross Sapp doing what you and I won't do. We never get on planes. We never threaten people enough. We don't even get people fired like other shows. So look, this is a screen cap. And it's not a good sign when you just look at the text difference. The wall of text is from Sean Ross Sapp. What does he run? A dirt sheet and a podcast? Isn't he like super famous? Isn't he fingering Denise Salcedo on the side? Why is he writing this much stuff to a mark?
He's a psychopath, bro. I'm telling you, so many people have reached out to me because they're like, don't you know this guy's nuts? You got to talk about this. I'm like, dude, I already talked to this plenty of times. There was a girl who called my show that was very credible and a nice chick, and she had big tits. Her name was Vanessa or something. And she called up and she goes, the shit about you don't understand what he does behind the scenes to women. And I was like, what? And I'm like, listen, I don't want nothing to do with canceling somebody or whatever. I don't fucking care. But she was like, no, it's creepy. That's all she said, and she got off the air. This guy is in DMs all over the place, attacking people, looking people's work up, calling their work probably. He's nuts.
And if that girl had big tits you mentioned, Dustin Rhodes probably talked to her too. And he'll come up later. A lot of creeps in the wrestling world. I'm telling you guys, this is like the Dabbleverse, but from the circus. They wear like big hats and try to sell them and then scam you when you buy one. You'll see. Buff Bagwell move. But yeah, Sean Ross Sapp now getting violent, and we never do. So he said, you're going to think, I don't know what, you're going to think something when I run into you, freak show. And then the troll is just like, this is great. I don't have to say nothing. He no reply. Gross. I'm straight, dude. Like one line. What is that? Yeah, 4 words. But the emojis are strong, we found out this week. There's no pretzel emoji here, but it still triggered him. Because look, here comes Sean Ross Sapp booking flights to Chicago. He said, going to be straight into the payment when I see you. I'm telling you directly. This is like Grimm's toy show, too, that big fat fuck. Joe Cronin, did you see when Grimm drove to that guy's house, filmed himself, blasting like NWA rap music? And he's like, come outside, come outside. These people are supposed to be the carnies, right?
Well, he got mad at me, Grimm, because he made a joke about me or some shit, and then he pretends like he doesn't know who I am, and then I made a joke about him and his kids, I think, something like that. Yeah. I said, and that was it. He like got fucking furious with me. He told everybody I was a creepo and something, and somebody's like, yeah, Grimm said you're like a pedophile or something. I was like, what? I have kids.
That's every fat pedophile's go-to when they got like Forrest Sova. We'll throw that one out there for no reason. You don't have to know who that is. But yeah, Grimm has an OnlyFans where he puts on a fucking Scream mask and
he bangs hookers.
Face fucks a girl's face who also has a Scream mask.
Let me tell you, you're gonna love this. One time, a long time ago, Grimm sent me an what do you call it? Like an unlisted YouTube video. I don't know if you've ever seen this, and I don't think anybody has. No. It's fucking Grimm's Toy Show, Boogie 2988. And who was that guy? Jesse and his dad, the grandpa's dad.
That guy. Yeah, that guy.
The other guy, and they're like hookers everywhere. Like there's just girls everywhere. These guys are banging hookers all over the place. Like this is back when he still had his first marriage.
Is any community safe for people? Like there's a Nick Rekieta and everywhere, and the wrestling Nick Rekieta's are all 500 pounds. And I can't get a fight with him. Grimm, I'm blocked by him too. But there he is driving to random people's houses. Drive to my house. No one will fight me, even if I cut them. They're not going to
drive to your house because you might actually fight them.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Drive to a house, no one's there.
But I'll lose. I want to lose a fight. I want to get knocked out. That's the hits.
Well, like me and you would fight just because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like even if fucking we'd be like, you know what, let's fucking do that. Let's fight. Fuck it. I don't care.
I'm more nervous about us if it happened because we are both like Terry Funk or Mick Foley. We're gonna grab barbed wire and stomp punch, but we're still gonna break each other's bones and bleed for the fun of it. And really, we just gotta let it out. I saw you pass out on screen. I saw you slapping yourself. Let's slap each other.
Yeah, that'd be better. Put that energy towards something. Look at Gino.
Don't look at Gino. See, you won't be able to look away.
You're right. I just looked up. I caught him, and now I'm horny.
It's a distraction. Weird. It's not weird. Yeah. It's very common. He's retarded, though, I heard. The love of my life called him a retard with no friends, so don't get too attached to him. Hopefully she says that on Pod Awful tonight. Ask about Gino, Pod Awful. Retard with no... I cried over that Monday night, but we'll talk about that later.
At least he has a regular size mic, just like you, because you guys have big microphones, right? Like, you don't give him a tiny mic and you get the big mic. Like Howard Stern over the years, every fucking year, the guest's got a smaller mic. Go look at the lineage from 1990 to now. Every year, here's a smaller mic because my dick's bigger. I give my guests
cat ear mics with light up ears, and that's why Hipstar won't come back on. But all right, here's Sean Ross Sapp. He's tougher than you. He's tougher than me. You and I will just have fun. He won't have fun. He'll be violent.
That's the creepiest thing, that line right there. I'm telling you directly, I remember every weird, creepy, psycho thing you ever said. What the fuck is your life about? If you remember every weird, creepy thing that some fat piece of shit troll said on the internet, holy shit, get a wife.
Yeah, that's just this guy. He ain't the only one that's getting tabs kept on him. Liam from YouTube, send the DMs. Liam from YouTube ain't even a troll. He's a nice kid. Just saying, hey, do you know Kevin? And he's all over it. But luckily you're in London. He ain't going to fly to you. I'm telling you directly, I remember every weird, creepy, psychotic thing you ever said. I'm going to see you in person one day. Apparently now. Look, you're not going to have anyone to help you. I'm going to tell you to say every single one of those creepy-ass things to my face, and we'll see how many little jokes you make then. Is anyone afraid of Sean Ross Sapp? I mean, he's kind of a big guy, right? But again, don't you want him to attack you? Like, that's good. Even if you lose, it's a fun clip, and he looks like an asshole, and he can probably get paid.
I think they make like $15,000 a month on Patreon. I hope he attacked me. That'd be so great. Like, I'm going to sue your Cyclops one-eye face.
Man, there was a time when Wrestling Regret claimed to make all that. Remember when you got to do a show with Wrestling Regret, Internet Darlings? What did he say about me?
He was nervous about you. He was definitely scared of you. He was scared. Like, he was on, dude, let me tell you something. Yeah. He was at the internet. I think I told you this a long time ago, but at the Internet Darlings, he was legit running around, like, worried about you. Like, and I don't know, maybe you said something about, like, I'm going to call in a bomb threat or something. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he was freaked out. Oh, he was nervous. I felt bad for him because he was so on edge.
I heard, did you call it a bomb threat? Apparently there was one. No, that's retarded. That would be. Now, I couldn't wait to see it, make fun of it, especially when he called it Electric Boogaloo, or that was the next one. Yeah. I don't know. That guy's a hack. But no bomb threats with him. But you did good. You covered for me better than JD. Are you and him still friends?
Oh, no. You know I'm not friends with him. He tried to send a fucking lawyer after me. No, we were, I felt it was a little pathetic, right? Like, cause it is like, people were like, this is so cool. I'm like, well, it is a little bit sad because we're like the leftovers. They had the whole effing show. They had Kevin Scampoli, they had this guy, that guy. And then they were like, oh, we've got to get rid of Kevin. And so I got to be like, I was happy to be there, but it was like, well, this is just sad. Like, you went from this couple. How many did you have at the time? You had like a shitload of subs.
Don't remind me.
Like,
200,000 subs.
Right.
And apparently Adam Blampe thought he'd get the big joke on me by not mentioning us. Well, he was afraid of the wrapped hand 12 years before it happened. But it's weird that they're afraid of us, sending lawyers after you, or he was running around the event thinking I'm going to disrupt his event. We've never even done anything half as scary as this year yet. And now someone I love got their job taken away. We're going to really instill fear. Joe Cronin, do you know Ethan Ralph?
No.
Get ready.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Are you talking about the Booker T guy? Is that what you're talking about?
No, that'd be great. We're going to talk about him in a second because I heard Gino questioned Booker T's blackness, and we're not going to allow that, Gino. I'm trying to book these people. I booked Joe Cronin. We're going to start a company, Joe Cronin, called the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation. You want to do commentary?
Yeah, baby. And we're going to kill a panda live on the show, too.
All right, let's see what happened here then. Booker T's not happy. This was the most random little rant he did, and I just had to share it. This is amazing. This is one of my favorite things of the week, and one of the few qualified distractions from the hell that could happen tonight. Let's see.
I hear a lot of these questions about, my blackness.
Gino, is that you? Gino, what'd you say about his blackness, okay?
See, I always question the type of rap music he listens because we already know Kevin Nash has been the blackest man we've ever had because he actually has rap music in his fucking themes. Every theme he's ever had when he finally was Kevin Nash free to use licensed music had the closest thing to rap. When Booker T had a little beat that's almost like fucking free royalty free, it seems like he's not really that black compared to Kevin Nash.
No, you got to be careful with that because, yes, Kevin Nash had the bandanas on backwards back in Nitro. The Wolfpack symbol, very black. Wasn't Shawn Michaels' idea. I promise you that. That's nigger shit. Sorry, Joe. I know your wife might hear this, but this is not
Kevin Scampoli is gonna make her come.
What the fuck? Drunk Driver's here. That's the guy on Rumble who did the pretzel emojis. Look, everyone on Discord did them. Only Drunk Driver did them on Rumble. Thank you so much, Drunk Driver. Get ready. Sorry, Booker T. We're gonna question her blackness in a second. Drunk Driver, tonight's a scary night. Brixton was horrified. I told her, don't be. Have fun. You have all the leverage. They need you. They need your story. Have fun. Don't sugarcoat. Ooh, she was friggin', but it's okay. High tension. Gino, plus, you're losing a booking for me here. This guy runs a wrestling school. Booker T has reality or wrestling, and I'm going to need some young N-words as well. Don't ruin this. Don't question anyone's niggerhood. Here we go.
I hear a lot of these questions about, my blackness and people questioning my blackness. As far as,
By the way, I just want to say I've never done that. I've never questioned any black person's blackness. I tend to proclaim it.
what I've gone through.
Even at CVS, really loud. Brixton hated it.
Business,
Oh, and if I'm driving down the road, Joe, and a black person jaywalks, you better believe I'm cracking that window and yelling the right word. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, a little Chud the Builder on him.
But you can jaywalk. I don't care.
No, I'm white.
Yeah, exactly. I just yell, good job. I just yell compliments.
The race.
Very punctual. Got to get there on time, Black guys aren't trying to get there on time. They're 10 minutes late jaywalking.
The racial issues that I've had in this business.
You jaywalked in the wrong neighborhood. There's a Chrysler PT Cruiser convertible with the top down. And a half-empty Burger King.
I can't even believe Booker T is taking time out to explain his blackness. Like, why does he even need to defend it? I just be like, motherfucker, pull out a knife or a gun and then shoot my co-host. No. How black is that, motherfucker?
I don't think he even knows what blackness is. That's my favorite part. It's like, blackness ain't good. You should be hoping we question it. It means, blackness is second-classness. All right, let's see.
And the way I've chose to handle those issues, normally silently.
Silent majority over here, though. That's a very white move to handle it silently. He's not going to chimp out. Don't question his blackness, though.
As far as the public know, but head on and direct and believing in myself.
He gets super serious, look.
And having that one thing I hope people in this world can
put that
grasp.
pencil down. I'm questioning it because he's holding that pencil.
No, yeah, see? He should have glasses on, some frames as well. This gets unsettling. Like, he gets really back into the blackness. Look.
100%, 99%. All right? 100%, 99%.
No, this ain't Steiner math. This is black math. All right? It might not add up. Let's see. One time I ordered that 10-piece chicken nuggets from Burger King and got 8. Okay?
99%. All right? 100%, 99%. 99%, that's a percentage, All right?
Yeah.
Y'all want to, down this hill. Let me walk
Wait,
up.
so before he wraps up his blackness, did you even get that equation? How percent black is he? Are you sure?
That's a percentage. This is a number.
He was saying 100% or 1%. It's always 100%. He ain't kidding. If you put a little bit of dirt in water, it's all dirty. So it doesn't matter what the 23andMe says. He's that nigga.
All right? But that 100% is that means you question it 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I've been that guy.
Yeah, it's a lot of
I've
hours.
been that guy that have questioned it
That nigga.
100% of the time.
Oh, okay, I know what he's saying now. Basically, he is black for doing this because he's saying he's about to clarify. I make everything about race 100% of the time. If there's anything I perceive to be about race, it suddenly is. And with a voice like his, it gets real loud. Yeah.
Oh yeah, listen. I don't know why is he doing this? Who commented that set him off into his blackness?
Even better, it's the only thing it's like the only clickbait he has. His whole show's gonna go full black. It's gonna be Club Shay Shay pretty soon.
Fire the white guy that works with him. Then fire that fucking nerd that is with him and hire some ghetto motherfucker.
Look, you're talking to a guy that has a buzzball, and that's a 100% black-owned, woman-owned business. And that's what I want for my Booker T podcast as well.
Been that guy that have questioned it 100% of the time. Every time a racial issue has come up.
All right, you sound like a blast. By the way, keep in mind, this is the guy who sued WCW over racism and got the world title over it. That was like part of the verdict. It was part of the sentence. Now, look, he deserved it, but still.
That's for all those.
And then he got to be GI Bro. Did it pay off?
Suckers out there that question my blackness. And
Chino, stop questioning his niggerness. Look.
Issue has come up. That's for all those suckers out there that question my blackness. And I just had to get
Don't you wish you'd name a name, Joe? Who could it have been? Is it a regular troll that Sean Ross Sapp would just fly to, a nameless, faceless egg? Or is it a real person? Like, was it Michael Hayes?
I wish they would say. I don't even know who he's talking about at all. I'd love to know who he's talking about. This is like when Bubba Ray wouldn't say who it was, and then he said it. He like passive aggressive, JR, he's the racist.
Yeah, maybe it's that co-host for just his whiteness being there questions his blackness. Gino, what do you know on this? What's the scoop? Is it one of our JCW wrestlers? It could be a juggalo.
I'm not doing fight camp every day. Listen.
Sorry, Gino, go ahead.
What I have to gather from what I'm assuming is that this is something that's still been festering for so long since Swerve was on Vlad TV. I have to think it's Vlad TV this whole time that he's been having this heat with him because Vlad's like, you're not black because you're not on my show like all the other niggas that are on my show.
Whoa.
You need to be actually talking with me, interviewing me like I do to everyone, from a fucking Aries Spears to a Swerve Strickland.
Gino, I can use that word. I'm introspective. You heard Brixton on Pod Awful later calling me introspective again. She better. That was part of the coaching. I told Ethan to say it too. So we'll see. And if Nick Rekieta calls in, I let him know just in case. Introspective is I. Gino, too fucking far. By the way, we're going to have to book these people. Gino, you're dropping niggas. But here's the thing. If we're going to book that nigga or anyone else, we got to talk to one of these agents, right? And I'm a little nervous about that. Have you seen how these fucking agents talk now? All right, so look at this one. This is apparently a real-life agent. Nick LaPiccolo. You know this one, Joe Cronin. We haven't talked about him much yet. We're going to have to contact him to get some of his clients. And he said, hey, at Megan Bain. Do you remember Megan Bain? That's the women's wrestler you've heard of? Okay. And he said, hey, Megan Bain, you let this man fuck you? What the fuck? About Joey Janela. Joe Cronin, what's the drama here? We love Joey Janela and Megan Bain. Are they fucking? And how come an agent gets to say this?
Well, because this guy's jealous. Joey Janela attempts to fuck every woman he sees. I don't know if you know about this. I love Joey. I had a beef with Joey, but he's in every girl's DMs and he tries 100 every single time. If there's a woman around, he's going to try it. I'm just going to tell you that. That's all I know. I don't know anything about Nick Lickapoopaloo.
You don't know Nick Lickapiccolo?
No, I don't know who that is.
This guy's been on the edge of our radar for weeks because he's insane. He's going after AEW, Tony Khan, but he's going at it from an agent behind the scenes point of view, which we never get. Like bookings and narratives and legal disputes and typically stuff that's over my head. I'm too introspective to think that side out the box. But when he's tweeting shit like this, Gino, I get concerned. Joey Janela better not be fucking anyone.
Sadly, we do know he has been fucking Mega Bain to the point that you do intergender match where you wrestle in each other's gear. But the important thing about Nick LaPiccolo, the agent of the future, is that he does have these connections, whether it be to like people that are still free agents like a Sheamus, and even now connecting with TNA wrestling. Like he's going to be the agent that we should be following with all this trolling.
So maybe we should say nigger more. He sounds like the type. I like him. You hear that, Joe Cronin? We're going to book Sheamus at the WWF. You're doing commentary. Let's hear it. You're going to do the Dapper Yapper intros too. So let's hear the Sheamus one.
Unbelievable. Here comes Seamus, the red-headed cracker Irishman with the biggest cock in the entire locker room. And after the 1, 2, 3, he will ejaculate into you.
It's a shameful thing, lobster head. You know we're getting that song.
Oh, man, he's got a lobster head.
And everyone else is walking out to CM Punk's Fire Inside song or whatever it was. This company's going to be fucked. By the way, look at this. He ain't done. Yeah, Nick LaPiccolo. And Joey Janela is just an indie wrestler. One time he lit his boot on fire and did a super kick. You guys remember.
He's going to rape that woman.
Joey Janela we don't like because he had a character called Florida Man for a while, and it was just making fun of conservatives. And meanwhile, I say nigger. I'm a conservative, right? So look, anyways, we're on Nick LaPiccolo's side. We don't need to book Joey. We need to book the bitch he's going to sign. LaPiccolo's going to sign. So he said, give your bitch my number. Okay, he said that. Also, hey, at Megan Bain, you are dating the most worthless fucking human in wrestling. I'll represent you for free. Holy shit, that means we're going to have to pay twice as much, Gino. If he ain't getting paid, or if she ain't paying him, that's going to come out from somewhere, our pockets, the promoter.
But if we have this connection to Nick LaPiccolo, I'm sure will be willing to give us the big brother price, the brother price, so we can actually work a great connection with Nick LaPiccolo to be free. I
think Nick LaPiccolo should go on Bald Awful. I mean, look at where he goes there. Death threats. He's Sean Ross Sapp. And these only have 5 likes. A fucking wrestling agent. This is Dabbleverse level. A wrestling agent going and murdering people. This is the best thing ever. Look at this. We don't even read Joey Janela's quoted tweets because we don't care. And I know Joe is a big fan of him because he's in women's DMs. We don't like that about Joey. We don't like his face, his promos, his characters, his matches. But I would kill him like Nick LaPiccolo. Dude, I would kill you. Meet me in public. No one cares that you are even alive. All right. I think he won. Joe. I think our guy Nick LaPiccolo got the win.
And I think he's stealing from Sean Ross Sapp's playbook because that's definitely something he would say. So.
And both of these guys kind of seem like they might question Booker T's blackness just based on last names and behavior. But, Gino, I still have faith in you. I want to believe you did it anyway. But it could have been this other guy. What happened here? Oh, wait, not Sean Ross Sapp. Hold on. We got a big one. This guy. Gino, look at this Nazi sign from Dustin Rhodes. What does this mean? A heart? Look, remember, this is a big emoji week, okay? Pretzels mean Mersh is around, and he's here, so, and that's because he has pretzel skin. You guys remember the pretzel emoji. However, Gino, a heart, I don't know what that could mean. Look, and one of these. So is this Dustin Rhodes being a big racist? Because that's what people are saying.
And this is just showing that he is a fucking rebel to the point that he's supporting the devil with the demon horns and the hearts. So he's just loving the demon of hell for some reason. I don't know who he's calling the demon that he loves.
Okay.
That's somebody.
I can see that because I saw Joe Cronin do this while doing like rock songs. Remember he did the Sasha Banks Don't Rape That Woman. And we were all doing this. So maybe this isn't racist, even though Sasha Banks is a nigger from Boston.
Well, they still mad at Dustin for his anti-Islam thing or whatever?
Yeah, that's what this is. So look, this is what happened. So he replied to a certain picture with that. And here's the photo. This is the great Just Jen. And look, this is a classic my eyes are up here situation. He didn't even see what she wrote, he claims. This girl with big tits wrote, "Hey, Islam, come and take it. I dare you." And then she said, "Hey, here's my tits and my gun." So Dustin deleted his reply. It just started, wrestling fans, they don't even want Liv Morgan to be happy because her husband or soon-to-be husband voted the wrong way. Wrestling fans are happy Sid Vicious is dead because he had an American flag on his truck. And now a guy is saying, "Hold on, your freedoms are more important than Islam, taking them away. You're racist." Remember, Joe, Jim Cornette even had this problem years ago when he went on an Islam rant. Like his co-host Alice Radley quit, everyone turned on him, and he's loved Muhammad ever since. And Dustin might go that same way. How do you think he replies to all the feedback?
I think he said something like, "I'm sorry," which is the worst thing you could possibly fucking do.
Even worse. He said, "I'm sorry" to everyone individually. So first he did a big "I'm sorry." Then he's replying to everyone. So look at this. Look at this crazy fucking, and this is so white. This is whiteness. We want to talk about Booker's blackness. This is Gino-ness and whiteness. Because Gino over there, I know you can't keep your eyes off him because he's a mascot, but he's also a very good decorative doormat. Like most white people, we're too kind. We lay down and say, "Thank you for stepping on me. I hope I helped your shoes stay clean." And here he is showing that. And this is one of those like super old ones too. He's like a carrot age. Is that the name? Like, "My apologies for liking a firearm pic." Oh, wait, maybe he's being sarcastic even. Did not, oh no, he's being serious. He really means it. My apologies for liking a firearm pic. Did not read the caption. And I was looking at her tits. And that is my bad. By no means. And you all know, I am not a racist person. Well, now we lost a fan. I liked him because his brother had a neck tattoo that basically meant America first. But look, we all bleed red. Truthfully, like some of us more than others, especially in black neighborhoods. Truthfully, you know, Dustin, check on the stats on bleeding red. I think you'll see my side. Truthfully liked the firearm in the picture. Nothing more. I sincerely apologize.
That's a lie right there. He liked the tits.
Right? That's the only thing you saw.
He was distracted by the tits. That's all he saw was that. I would have believed that if he just said, I didn't see anything but tits. I was stroking across and my cock, and that's what I saw.
And even if he's looking at the tits, you're not allowed to like this women's room sign, Dustin. Hello, you're a wrestler in the wrestling world. That means women exist, and that's not supposed to be true. Nyla Rose is a woman now. And
what is a woman?
We're supposed to really be pinched to zoom on this stupid fucking holster. What brand is that? I'm just a firearm fan. They make that in gold now? No. You're looking at, you read it, you hate Muslims. Gino, you hate Muslims too, yeah?
No, I would never hate Muslims, especially we have one of the best running gimmicks in the business right now, Mustafa Ali, the man who is the president of pro wrestling, willing to defend all of Islam, being a true born Islam individual. Be careful.
This guy really went off apologizing to everyone. Please tell me I just closed it. It was too, look, it's even here in his own thread. But like Ringside News, and we're the official wrestling show of Ringside News and of wrestling. RingsideNews.com. Steve Carrier supports us. He believes in this women's sign like we do in that other picture. And he believes Nyla's a guy. But look, now he's replying. Someone said, I appreciate the apology, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to because I'm not a racist person, says Dustin. Ugh. I liked the picture. That is all. He replies to another one. Sorry, you disappointed us. Sorry. You already said sorry. And it was a lot more, but I don't know what the hell's going on. He probably made new tweets, new threads, replied to the original Just Gen R. Joe Cronin, never be ashamed of yourself. And most importantly, have fun. All the stuff I said to Brixton about going on Pod Awful later applies to everyday life. You can like a firearm, you can like tits, and you can even like your own, your own background.
I think all these people, too, check a box, right? When they see Dustin, every time you make a weak move like Dustin did, where you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I didn't see it. They fucking write that down, and they get ready for the next time. And it builds, and it fucking builds, and it builds. So he's doing himself a huge disservice. The next time is going to be real bad.
And luckily, he's like 58, so there shouldn't even have been a next time 12 years ago. Why are we even hearing about next times for Big Show and Dustin? What is their contract for? What tier could it be? It ain't a tier Chris Jericho deal, I hope, if we're doing what? Shotgun Saturday night commentary and tweets. I mean, what the hell else are we doing? Social media ambassadors who definitely aren't racist, because if we are, we lost our only job. By the way, look what we have here. Gino, we could book someone here, I think. I see a backyard and a ring. That sounds like us. WWF, who's this agent for Cora Jade? Look what Cora Jade got.
I know.
Just stay on fucking OnlyFans at this point with Grimm. But look, I think we can get her. We'll go to her level. It's mine. Look, the entrance ramp is a nice recycling bin and an ashtray. Nice. I see buzzballs stacked in the bush like my backyard.
What was that shit?
And Gino, if we book these women, they'll get naked like this. We just have to pay them.
We need to just pay them enough that they're willing to pay. That Zelina feels that she has to be willing to go to the streamer's house. That we need to have these moments. So she's getting a lot of attraction, a lot of fucking focus because this big popular streamer is caring about her fucking attention.
Keep in mind, Joe Cronin will be on commentary, so this will all matter more. Right now, it's just stomping in a backyard. This is like BTE 200 with a ring. But in Joe Cronin, show him how it's done.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, stomp right to the spine. She might have broke her breast, tits, and ass all at the same time. The trash talk that's coming from, is that Zelina Vega?
And Joe, can we get another angle from the other side? I think I got a short C upslip here. I want to see a labia lepora.
Look at that. Both tits might come out. And look at that backwards hat cracker right there, the virgin.
Oh shit, it's tipping time. It's tipping time. What the fuck in a backyard?
We might see the first lesbian sex affair in the middle of this squared circle. How big is that ring? Scampoli, how big is that ring? It's huge.
It's just the perfect size to get a trick shot in that basketball hoop. Can someone get on all fours? I want to see a double flip. Gino, you're the mascot. Go jump on that thing. Gino, you're Sin Cara. Oh my God.
Look at those clotheslines, not even lifting the arm up, but she can still connect. It's amazing.
Stunner. More of a Kevin Owens stunner than a Stone Cold stunner, but not bad. A little fat.
It's not too bad. Ooh, she went in there really bad.
There's the angle. Hey, can we book Roxanne on this card and get her acne legs out there? I want some acne thighs, Joe.
Oh, I want to lick the sweat all the way up the pimpled acne leg and into the hamstrings.
They will wear whatever you tell them. You just got to pay them.
Look how big Tiffy is, though. Look at the size of her compared to midget.
There we go. Ooh. She was on all fours. We can get a at least behind the back type of dunk. Couple pull-ups on the hoop.
How many times has Sean Ross Sapp jerked off to this?
Yeah, how about when he tweeted that thing about putting his hand up Denise Salcido's thigh and then acted like it wasn't him? It was the Fightful Twitter. It just said, my hand slowly goes up your thigh, getting closer to. And it was like sexy, ... All these people are such fucking creeps.
Yeah, it says as I come or as I rub it too, or it was something creepy that didn't even make sense, really. It sounded like a horror movie text.
It was like in the middle, because you could tell it was the second of like 4. There was something before and something after, and he's just lucky none of those went out. This shit's fucking gross. I'm the revenge porn guy, and that's still fucking sick to me. Look, we have a winner. What the fuck? Oh, it's over. So, Gino, what do you think? Can we book some girls to roll around with legs open?
I think it'll be an amazing time, but it's just wild that we get to see Zelina, a person who's a free agent, go on this one streamer's channel, then a WWE contracted wrestler still shows up. Like, this just shows that Zelina is still working, and we just don't know that. Zelina and Alistair are already signed again to WWE.
That was Zelina. By the way, I do hear you're the only one with an echo. I don't know if it's Joe's fault or not, but you're a pro and you're handling it great. But you're right. That was Zelina Vega, the 9/11 girl, the one who left WWE, and her promo video for the next event was 9/11 on fire, the World Trade Center. And then she was just made it like it's her day and she's allowed to. That ain't public footage anymore. We're going to copyright all that. We got to trademark that somehow. Take that down. Your dad dying don't mean you got to show me that shit without a warning. I'm Bill Body in an American hat. I'm Cody Rhodes with a neck tattoo. I don't want to see America burn just because some Mexican girl thinks it's about her. By the way, here is Cora Jade. We're going to book her too, Joe. And look, we can get them all to bleed too. We get them all to show their tits and bleed. This is great. And maybe if we can push some OnlyFans subs, they'll wear exactly what you ask.
I think you should book them only on their periods, and during the show, they take out the tampon and hold it up in the air and scream, and you make them do something every time.
Jesus Christ, that sounds hot. So you're definitely not anti-Muslim trying to book that. That's Islam creative. That's very nothing like Gold Dust. All right, what do you think of this, Joe? Can we book Just Incredible? Remember him?
Oh, let me tell you something. You can definitely book Just Incredible. Dude, I have a tape of Just Incredible that I think he admits to murdering people.
Yes, we can ransom him then. We can blackmail him?
I've got it. I've got the audio. He is fucked up, and he did it. This is how bad it was. He did an hour with me, and by the end of it, I didn't release it. Like, I didn't put it out there because I was like, this is fucked up. I'm not going to release it.
DDP did that to me. I talked to DDP, but I got him to tell the story of when Scott Steiner beat him up over something with Kim. And he told the story like he held his own and kind of got the best of Scott. And then he called me after the interview. Can you not put that up? Yeah, I'm worried about Kim. I'm afraid he'll be mean to Kim. Like, Scott Steiner's a cyber bully in 2011. Like, he even knows what the internet is. So, yeah, it was definitely, he just lied and tried to be tough and didn't want me to show the world that.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he was like, oh, shit. At least he had the wherewithal to do that. Hulk Hogan never had that. He has no filter. He just says it. Fuck it. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Well, it's embarrassing, too, because these these wrestlers think they're workers and then think we're marks. I just put it up anyway eventually. I got free DDP yoga from him and then put it up anyway. I said, yeah, send me these DVDs of the extreme DDP yoga. I've never tried that. And then, yeah, it's the best clip in the interview. I'm not cutting it. At the time, I was a pizza guy. And I was thinking like, yeah, Let this wrestler, this Hall of Famer, tell the pizza guy about the interview he did too good at. Fuck you. By the way, look at this. Just incredible. Not as fat as you'd think from the shoulders up. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And all right, so he's a murderer, so maybe we won't book him. But look, he swears it's all a misunderstanding. This is a guy with so many scams in his history. He alludes to some now, but I don't even know which ones. There's so many. We'll focus on one because it makes me laugh before we move on from him. And by the end of this clip, you'll see why I'll never stop being the wrestling show. Gino, remember this guy? He's a big part of why. Who's that?
This is the guy that was connected to our very much favorite guy of the entire world, Buff Bagwell, his co-host right there, the individual we've always needed.
No, it isn't, you fat fucking idiot, you dumb fuck. That is Pharaoh from Monty and the Pharaoh. Look at this collection of guys on screen. And, I don't even blame you. Look at them all. They're slobs. They all could be anyone. All of them could be the guy who likes green monsters that you're referencing, Michael Long. But no, Pharaoh, Monty. Remember, we used to be enemies. Hey. It's Joe Cronin meets TWFS night. It's Ice Dancer meets Pot Awful night. Get ready for that. Pretzel emojis for that. So why not have Monty and the Pharaoh meet Tyler Spider night soon and then me later? All right. But let's see what happens. Let's see if we can book this guy. We run the WWF. Here we go. The name's available.
Nothing wrong. I was just,
You did nothing wrong. Sounds good so far.
unhappy to be there because there was nobody at the place. So I was the most well-behaved, as you've met me in person.
He's so behaved.
People just are pariahs. They look.
Sounds like he's doing a Conan accent.
Yeah, but luckily he's just the nicest guy. He's so easy to work with. Don't listen to all those other stories.
to hit people when they're down. Like they take advantage of any dude. I don't. If you go back, I have 30.
Does he have teeth, Joe? What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's losing his teeth. He's never looked like this. There's no teeth.
I took 2 or 3 punches from a tranny in Gainesville. I still have a lot of my teeth.
Years in this business. I don't talk shit about anybody because we all have ups and downs. I did nothing to merit.
Look at him work. He's the best guy ever.
Oh, man. I absolutely behaved like
It's a job interview for all of us. That's what these wrestlers do. Remember, Buff Bagwell got exposed for selling top hats and not sending them. And yeah, he blamed Michael Long, the guy Gino's referencing. And look, I have a whole Buff Bagwell. I have a whole character that's just that neighbor next door with that awesome sweater. And just trust me and my brand.
Yeah.
Then he lost his leg, and we all said, "You're a fucking weirdo. You lost your leg doing weird stuff, and we don't trust you anymore."
And these people just look for, I think he said something because I'm a.
By the way, look at this guy, Pharaoh. What is this character? Remember,
Jesus.
Monty and the Pharaoh came after me, Joe Cronin, because I stole Daniela from them and Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's ex, Daniela, fell in love with me on Instagram. She joined their show, and they would try to trash me to him. Like, they hated me because of the Kevin Nash glam video about his dead son. Long story.
Oh, yeah.
So they would talk to her about me and be like, "So you wouldn't talk to this guy at a bar, right?" And she was like, "Well, if he came up to me, he has confidence." Like, nothing went the way they wanted because, look, they're big, fat fucking retards. So when we talked about him, my friend Tyler Spider dressed up as this guy. It was so funny. Oh, my God.
He looks like one of the guys that starts his own, wrestling federation or wrestling thing, and and then he books himself as, the main event guy or something. That's what that looks like.
And that's why I'm showing up to book my own event and be my own main event. I'm going to show these promoters how to do it. He does look like that. He's a Gagney.
Smoker. I quit smoking. I'd go outside because we had nobody at the
Oh, listen, Joe, this is important. He just had a cigarette, and everyone thought he was mean. Meanwhile, he left the table unattended I don't know what the story is, but he just needed a cigarette. So, Gino, make sure we get a lot of Camel 99s for him. And if he smokes American Spirits, he's a faggot.
Because I was a smoker. I quit smoking. I'd go outside
Not booked anymore then.
because we had nobody at the table. And I'd go smoke a cigarette. It's like, sorry, what am I doing here? Just looking at fans?
By the way, I don't even know why he's telling that story. I just liked it. I don't even get what he's covering up. I don't know what the drama is. No one does. But look, he's getting ahead of it. And look, no one believes him. By the way, look, he brings up the cigarette one more time. And then the real reason I kind of wanted to watch this, the reason that I will never stop covering wrestling comes up when this idiot talks in the middle. So look, just give these guys about 30 more seconds for me and humor me. Like he continues.
He said, "Oh, I hear you're
So
doing."
yeah, this is just general damage control.
What is this? What is this fucking cool look the whole time? He's gonna look like this, like he's
super stern. He should get a hand tattoo.
Doing good.
I don't have to make faces. My hand does it.
Yeah, I don't complain when they don't. you know,
right,
they
look
don't
at
pay
this.
me money. They're
What is this guy
supposed to.
laughing at either?
That's okay.
But look at this face, yeah.
Because
Look.
my
He's gonna
behavior
fuck him
might not
later.
be
That's
your
what he's laughing
liking,
at.
and I'm not being a dick. I'm just
Wait for him to talk. It's my favorite. You're going to die. I promise. Try not to laugh challenge. I love doing that. I'm the type of guy that'll go, this is so funny, then tell a story because I like the challenge. Here we go.
simply stepping out to smoke a cigarette. I'm the bad guy. It's a warped world, man. People.
It's also great because he's super stern. You know he's next. He's ready to talk. What could he be so serious about?
flip the script. I'm just not gonna sit here and even think about that stuff because that stuff will drive you mad. You know, it is so twisted.
Just interrupt him by now.
You know, in 30 years, if that's all people could come up with, God,
30 years, all they came up with is I had a cigarette break.
They let him keep rambling enough. He's going to tell them he killed somebody.
It's
That's
like
what happens.
My mom, when she was alive, got fired from a Walmart job because she would take cigarette breaks every 20 minutes, and there were 5 minutes. And she's like, what happened? I just had a cigarette. Okay, just incredible.
Dude.
You ain't working us.
you know, they're so worthless to me.
There
all
we
of
go.
it, you
There we
know,
go.
I just try to put my best foot forward. There are a lot of great people in this business, and I just,
Shut up, you fake fat retard.
There's so much more to it, you know.
All right, here we-
when you step back,
It's worth it.
see, it's actually
Trust me.
kind of funny. I don't take any of that shit personally. You know.
Hey, Mike, I don't know if you're aware of this, and I wanted to ask Justin about it. You know, one of our good buddies on the show, he passed away out of nowhere tragically, Mantar.
Come on. Man, I love wrestling. I will never stop following these retards. Our good friend, he tragically passed away. Mantar. That's like if Gino died and I called him Gino the Bull. Gino, you're
I love Mantar. You don't love Mantar? That's actually sad. I forgot about Mantar.
I don't know who it is. Funny name.
It's a wrestler.
He has
You
a
don't know
mask,
wrestler?
right?
He was
Mask?
like, before
Yeah.
Mankind. When
Yeah.
Mankind came out, I went, is this fucking Mantar 2.0?
Well, when Mankind dies, Mick Foley died. When Quinn Napier dies, Gino didn't die. And if I die, Kelvin Scarpelli didn't die. The guy you fucked over didn't die. I have a lot of characters. King Jew might have died. You can call me that. Good friend of mine died. Should have been a shotgun. King Jew.
If you're aware of this, and I wanted to ask Justin about it. You know, one of our good buddies on the
Good
show,
buddies.
he passed away
Tragically.
out of nowhere tragically, Mantar. Can you
Mantar.
tell us your memories of Mantar? Because
Tell us your memories of Mantar. Yeah, you lost a bunch of times on Saturday. It was awesome.
I think your
6:05 about
very first television.
Joe Cronin, tell me about Mantar. What's your favorite televised match from the Masked Legend? He's Ultimo Dragon, basically.
Yeah, he had some good matches. I think he had a lot. I think he wrestled, I want to say Aldo Montoya or something.
If he
like,
died,
wait.
I'll be devastated.
He
Actually,
wrestled Bret Hart. Mantar wrestled Bret Hart.
you're thinking of Hakushi, and if he died, I'll be devastated as well.
No, he was there too. I'm telling you, Mantar was so fucking fat. I'm telling you, his thighs are coming out of the back of the fucking. It was like, can someone sew something that fits this guy? It's like they sewed it 2 times too small on purpose.
He couldn't have been that good if there was no mini Mantar, because we had a mini Vader, and that was the fucking best. By the way, here's another reason why I love wrestling, and I'll never stop covering it. Same guy. Still just incredible. He's going to talk about one of his scams directly now. And I love this shit. Listen to this. Here we go.
Where he scammed a fan named Roy D.
Do you know who?
No,
Of course not. I don't know.
Hey, dude, I barely know anything that happened 10 days ago, and that's not to use it as you know, some kind of way to just
Being forgetful helps scamming.
dismiss it.
Kev,
but,
did you see his Maven's response to me about the response to this video? Did you see that?
No, Maven replied to you, the bald retard in the video.
I called him a liar in a video, and then a couple days later or something, he made a video and he talked about me. And he like went on a rant about Joe Cronin.
He
said I'm a
didn't knock
liar.
on your door, right? Because in this
No.
one, he goes to the guy's house to confront him. So you're safe?
Yeah, no. Maven didn't threaten to fight me.
Well, you'd win that. And if not, I'll beat him up and you can call it. But that's
He was
great.
real nice to me. He was like, I really respect Joe and stuff. It was weird. It
Whoa.
was very weird. Yeah, you should. He almost blew me. It was weird.
I will definitely watch that. I have a lot to catch up on real quick, but the scam itself is what made me laugh. You'll hear it in a second. He uses the prop stuff. But real quick, how is Joe Cronin's everyday life? Are you still happily married?
Oh my God, this is like, they're like really going to 180
Loaded
here, but
question. I know. That came
what
out
the
of-
fuck?
I don't know where
I'm
that came
still.
from.
Hey, listen, I'm still married. All the kids went back to school today. It's all good. I just a lot of bills. That's
Well,
all.
yeah, because you were hitting yourself and you passed out, and I was a little concerned.
I work 3 jobs.
All right. So you're good. All right. It's good to see you.
Kind of good. Kind of good.
Have grit. All right, but look at this. This guy's trying his best too. At least you're not either of these guys, and at least one of them admires you. And you know what? Me and Gino do too. All right, but listen to this scam. Look at the cross on his chest.
I like the cross.
He's really going to wear the uniform to be the guy who would never. And this is a Mersh. By the way, give this guy a baseball cap and sunglasses. He's literally Mersh, even with the way he tries to talk. But look.
As you know, some kind of way to just
dismiss. What did Brixton say about me so far? Sorry, don't think about it, guys. We're going to watch it after. All right, here we go.
It's not to use it as you know, some kind of way to just dismiss it, but 10 years ago, dude.
10 years
and
ago.
Also, who's to say that I didn't do it? Because I failed.
So the idea is I might have shipped the merchandise. Who's to say I didn't? All right. Maybe the guy who had the tracking and ordered it and paid. Though this guy is acting like we all think there's just so many countless general orders. It's like Gino generalizing the world. Meanwhile, we're dealing with a specific customer with one order number. I think he's to say he didn't get it. All right.
10 years ago, dude. And also, who's to say that I didn't do it? Because I failed out a lot of stuff. Yeah. You know, and if I went to do a piece at my local post office and say how many, for example, what I saw there real quick was a kendo stick.
Kendo stick. Oh, God.
How many?
What a business. We have Buff Bagwell sending
Kevin
top hats.
Scampoli is gonna make her come.
We have Just Incredible sending candlesticks, and no one getting any of it, and it's never their fault. By the way, the great Cannula's Grit is here. Thank you, Cannul. He said Kevin Scampoli is going to make her come with 2 different donations. He also gifted 5 subs. Let's read some of these. Producer YR says, we support the hard R. Joe Cronin is God. You hear that, Joe Cronin? You have support here in the castle. I don't know if you thought this could be a rug pull, but we love you.
Oh, yeah. Listen, YR will kill people for me. I know who that is.
Oh, nice. Good to see you, YR. This Joe Cronin has grit, trust me. Also, Cannul said, I'll fight that Sean Ross Sapp homo right now. Set it up for me, Joe. Joe Cronin, are you the promoter now? Can you make this happen?
I will. I'll have to go on an alt account because I'm blocked everywhere, but I'll figure it out, and I'll make Cyclops fight you somehow, some way. It's so easy to fight him. We can do it. He wants to fight everyone. He will fight you. Maybe we should both go there.
I don't think he'll fight me, but maybe we stage a fight with Gino, and then we rug pull him.
He threatened to fight me. He said he's going to fight me once, so...
All right, get a venue, get a date, send location, yeah?
Yeah, where
Let's
you should
do it.
see. I would be careful in Chicago because he'll have all the other fucking apes jump in. You know.
Hey, if I get on the undercard, that's good enough. Then I'll have to root for him, and then I'll win, and I'll get him.
Well, we'll have you. We'll have you off to the side. He doesn't know you're there, right? And so I'm like, if anything weird happens, anybody else jumps in whatsoever. Now here you come. You know what I mean? It would fuck him up. You know, because his buddies would all jump in with his flip flops.
And I'll be ready. Let's simplify it for him. We'll say I'm the manager. Then you throw him against the ropes, and I grab the leg. Cannul also said he's going to bed, so we'll let him know the news tomorrow. He said, have a great night. I'm too drunk. It's already 3 a.m. here. Also, can't handle the Booker T. Ebonics. Fuck the niggers. Whoa. Take care. So thank you, Cannul. We lost him a while ago. He missed the kendo stick scam. By the way, Joe Cronin, you said you're live at the top of the hour, right? So do you need to leave us?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here like 5 more minutes and I'll head out. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's do another thing while you're here because we love this guy and I hope you love him too. Unfortunately, we can't book him for 8 months. Gino, you're gonna hate this news, and I hope Joe Cronin can cope. We love. And this isn't about him. We love EC3, but we also love this guy. We compare them. Matt Cardona. Look, we take 1 week off from wrestling to talk about the love of my life returning into my life, and Matt Cardona has surgery. We stopped babysitting him for 1 week, Gino.
He does one fucking spot with Walter, and fucking Gunther decides to injure him, decide like this is going to stop your entire momentum you're trying to do. You and your wife don't deserve this. Gunther is just trying to injure people on purpose, ruining Matt Cardona's trajectory.
And we love this guy, Joe, because he is just, you can tell he loves himself. He has the perfect beard in his eyes, the perfect tan, the perfect body, and he can't figure out how he can look just like an action figure, but no one else can see it. And he's like, then he came back as Matt Cardona instead of Zack Ryder, and really that's the issue. That's the crux of his problem is no one wants to know a Matt Cardona, and we all miss a Zack Ryder. And he's just done so many bad tactics since coming back. The things he tweets about, complains about while not being on TV will never get him on TV. He'll call out he'll quote Chelsea Green's little thing to Michael Hayes and say, I bet I'll get heat for this.
He's crying when he's not in the company. He's crying when he's in the company. His name, Matt Cardona is the worst fucking name ever. That name sucks.
And you can tell he's not just bad at job life, but personal life. Look at this headline. Matt Cardona told Chelsea Green he's glad she got hurt. So I think he deserves it. This is a bad husband, unlike us, Joe.
Well, he rapes her. So that's it.
There's no doubt. How else would we see the black eye? And how else is she there? How long for this relationship? Do you think it's a lifer?
Oh, no, I think it's like 3 more years, and then it's going to be like the total destruction of Matt Cardona after that.
God,
and she'll have some diseases from the other bitches that he banged, and he's controlling her. He probably injured her somewhere else, and then she faked it during the match. Because how are we going to explain this?
I can relate to that. You want to hear my revenge porn? She was on a liquid. She dehydrated and got a urinary tract infection. But you guys will hear about that on Pod Awful tonight, and then we'll get to watch it. But what do you think?
His cum.
So
it's from his cum.
I don't know if you do this, but for some reason we just link Matt Cardona and EC3 forever. Going back to Derek Bateman and Zack Ryder, there's just something fraudulent about both that draws me to both. And I pick a new side every week. But who are you with? Who gets over first? Who gets famous first? Who has the better 2026 and next year?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's already beaten them both. Yeah, and you're right, but she has the tits that Dustin Rhodes likes, so she has an unfair advantage. What about just 2 dicks? Will EC3 ever come back up before Zack Ryder appears on SmackDown again?
No. I definitely think it's Zack Ryder will come back, because you see EC3 the other day look like shit. I mean, I would rather EC3 is gonna end up in the hospital next, but his will be much worse.
I thought he'd be dead by now. Like, he went viral. He looked so unhealthy, and then he acted like I'm just a good seller. No, it wasn't your leg. It was your pretzel skin. And now I'm starting to see that in a lot of people, Gino. But all right,
he's got brain damage, Kev. He was on when I interviewed EC3 and I talked to him, this motherfucker, and he had one of the best lines ever. Because I said, bro, I made some kind of joke about something, and then he was like, no, that's your fucking necklace on your neck, and he made fun of my necklace. And that was pretty good, and that was pretty witty, and he had a fastball. But then the rest of the interview, man, he was like fucking, he couldn't think, he couldn't talk. I had to like talk for him, and I'm like, aren't you fucking EC3? He's got brain damage.
God, Joe had the best necklace, too. You wore that forever. It broke. It was some like Hawaiian thing, right? It was like these beads.
Yeah, I've always got the puka shell necklace. I forget what I said, but he said something really funny, and I think it's clipped somewhere on YouTube. But I said something about like, I made some joke, and he made some joke about my necklace, but you should fucking find that wherever it is. Like EC3 makes fun of Joe Cronin. I don't know.
Well, I'm coming to you next. Please have me on. Thank you for being here. I got to get on the Joe Cronin YouTube channel, and we can catch up even more, and you prepare anything you want for me. Thank you so much for coming on. It means a lot. We tried to have Hipstar be a part of our world, and it sucked. But I like this Joe Cronin. We go back a long time. We're from the same state. We're massholes, and there's something unique about that in itself. So I'm rooting for you. Have grit. Don't give up. Don't hate yourself. And I'll be there soon.
I'm working my way to Perez Hilton. I told you, like, it's coming. Like, wait till you've these fucking dude. I was on like 15 shows all week. People were reacting to me falling asleep all over the fucking place, and I was like, dude, wait till they see Perez Hilton. He's carving himself fucking up on stream. Like, I'm not even close.
He's a cutter now. I was worried. We're all worried.
You didn't see that?
I thought when you were saying Perez Hilton, you were going to wear a medium like me, but no, it's not weight loss.
You didn't see the video of Perez Hilton with a knife cutting himself in his bathroom on a live TikTok stream?
All I watch is Connor Murphy and Nightwave. Those are my 2 things.
Perez Hilton is naked in his bathroom on a TikTok stream live, and he's cutting himself over and over again with a knife, and he's going,
This better not be on YouTube. I got banned over a red hat.
It's all over the place. But see, that's my theory, is these people were dying to cover that, but you fucking can't because you get banned. So they were like, thank God this loser Cronin, he fell asleep. Let's react to that. I've been ready to come over this Perez Hilton thing, but I don't want to lose my channel. But we can react to this fucking guy.
Well, now that I know about it, I'm watching it because I'm the guy. I'm the guy who's saying to Sophie Cunningham, nigger. So I'm ready for a cutter that's a fag.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it. He's definitely a fag. Listen, thanks for having me. I love you boys, and have a good rest of the show. I'll be in the chat.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a good guy. That guy can roll with the punches, and you gotta believe he can. If you look up Kevin Scampoli, Joe Cronin, it's me making fun of his kids for a half hour, saying I'm gonna beat daddy's ass in front of you. And hey, water under the bridge. We're all from South Shore, Massachusetts. We know how to talk.
Dusty Rhodes is dead for good. Faggot, faggot. Then I'm a retard, and Nyla is a guy. I beat a guy, and I am not a girl. I'm Nyla fucking Rose. I beat a girl, and I'm a guy. Now that's progressive. I won. Let me down. I beat a girl, and I'm a guy. I beat a girl.